Hi guys, and welcome back for another episode of Boss Up Friday, where we're going to get into the act of negotiating. So let's dive in. So, did you know that the difference between a good entrepreneur and a great entrepreneur is their negotiation tactics, right? So, first of all, nobody should be negotiating with you about your prices. That is the biggest downside when it comes to small businesses or businesses of color. And that's mostly within our own community. But that's another battle for another day. We're not going to get into that. We're going to get into today how to become the best negotiator and standing behind your business. So let's get into the first area of negotiating, okay? So first things first. Negotiation is all about your mindset. It's about confidence, preparation, and knowing your worth. You have to know your worth in order to negotiate anything, right? And you have to be prepared, which means doing your research, knowing who you're meeting with, knowing what they want your services for, and what you have to offer. That's the first thing. But you have to be confident in who you are and the service that you offer. Be mindful. Right now, or a small business is anybody that has 500 or below staff. Really, I think it's 5,000 or below. But anywhere under that mind frame. So right now, I'm talking specifically to anybody who has 500 staff members or below, or preferably if you have 100 staff members or below, or you're just starting out. You're a small business because you have limited funding, whatever the case may be. If you're just getting into this business, you can say that you have been, we'll say, grant writing for the last 2 years, right? And somebody would think, well, why would I choose you as a grant writer opposed to this grant writer who's been writing for 15 years? The amount of years you have been doing something does not outweigh the quantity of it, okay? The quality of it. Quality will always outweigh quantity. I've been writing grants since 2019. You have people who have been writing grants way longer than I have, yet still and also you haven't secured as much money as I have, right? Or it's the fact that you're stuck in your ways and you cannot, or you choose not to extend out of the way that you're used to, what you're comfortable with, right? Cool beans. So you have to be confident in what you offer, who you offering your service to, and stand 10 toes down about who you are and what you bring to the table. Regardless of what somebody else has done, whatever experience they have, whatever type of, we're going to say, money for the purposes of the grant writing that they have secured. Be confident in who you are and let them know what you bring to the table. And you also have to be willing to walk away. You don't have to take anything. So let me give you an example. When I went to purchase my car, this is in 2021, and I wanted to buy myself a custom-built Cadillac for my 27th birthday. And I did. And I told my parents I wasn't putting any money down. I did not want a APR percentage over, over 5% or something like that. I wanted a two flats, 2.0% flat out, nothing down, on my own merit, no cosigner, no anything. And so when I went, I designed my car, I built it, I went through all of the things. So what happened was, it was taking so long. They were saying they were out of chips. This is what during the time where they had because we were bouncing off of COVID, coming back from COVID, and we had no car chips. So I finally get the car, and they told me that this is what they want for it. And my car was $68,000. But here's the thing. They wanted me to pay $5,000 down. And my APR percentage would have been 2 something. And I said, I'm not doing it. I said, I told you up front, I'm not putting any money down, and I want full coverage. I want this, that, and the third. And so he said, well, Jasmine, at your age, you're only this was in September. I was about to turn 27, so I was still 26. And so we were going back and forth, going back and forth. It took me like 3 months to get my car. I didn't get my car till like the end of October. It was still for my birthday though. And so we were going back and forth. So I told him, I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm good. Don't worry about it. You can keep the car. I don't want it. You would not allow me to not pay anything down. Mind you, if you pay money down, it takes off what, $20? $20 per month off your car note. It's not worth it. I have a 6-year term and my car note's still like $1,000 some bucks. It was only gonna take off like $20. I'm not putting down $5,000. We're not doing it. So I just told him, don't worry about it. Keep the car. I'm good. I'll go get it somewhere else. They called back. Well, Jasmine, this is what we can do. If you give me $4,000 down, we'll get you the APR rate, blah, 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 this and there's all these different things. So they went through three different systems to come back, and I told him, no, I did not want it. And I told him that APR, I wanted 3.8. Now, be mindful. Or I told him 3 point something, 3.5 or something like that. I don't know. Be mindful. I knew for a fact I was not going to get an APR that low. I already knew that. But then also set a deal. Be reasonable and give yourself room to negotiate, okay? But I was stern on I'm not paying any money down for a reason. So at the end of the day, once we got finished going back and forth, they came back to the table. The car is $68,000. They told me who they were going to go through it for my loan to get the car. APR was like 4.56 or something like that, which was like the best APR at that time, right? Cool. And then turn around and it was just like, I just need you to do this. They gave me 45 days without paying my car note. They gave me so much back on my tag. They gave me something else off, something like that. I don't know. But they said, we just need you to put $2,000 down, Jason. Just give us $2,000 down and we'll make it work. I said, you know what? I don't think with Jackson, wait a minute. So then all this extended warranty come in, this one, that one. Okay, boom. Sign the paperwork. Let's do it. You got a deal. $2,000 down on a Cadillac? Of freaking course, at age 26. Because at this time, my house, I didn't have rent. My house is owned, paid for. My car, I have a Corolla, and that car has been paid for. So I don't have a note. I don't have any bills. Why would you not? There was no risk in you not paying me. You knew how much money I had coming in. You knew all of the things. So why not? So sound the deal. But the point was, I went in with a stern offer. I said, listen, this is what I want. This is how much it costs. It's been designed. I'm not paying this down. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I want this, and this. They secured the deal. And right when I was about to walk away again, because I wanted my way, and you will have to come meet me where I am, they threw in so many other benefits, which leads me into my next point. Okay? So here are the key strategies for negotiating like a pro. Number 1, do your freaking research. Know the client, company, car dealership, or whatever that you're going to, okay? Research everything. Know what they have to offer, what they can offer, what they're bringing to the table, and what they're requiring of you. Always do your research. Start high, but stay realistic, okay? Case in point, somebody tells me that they want me to manage a organization for them. Cool. My managing rate ranges. So depending on what they're wanting, we'll say somebody wants me to come in full-time doing X, Y, and Z, and they want to hire my consulting business. Great. We'll take that. Here's the thing. You're going to pay me $145 an hour. I'm going to give you 25 hours a week. Take it or leave it. Plus, you're going to pay me benefits. You're going to cover my benefits. They counter offer. We'll give you $125 an hour. 25 hours a week. No benefits. I counter offer. $130 an hour. 25 hours a week. Benefits. They counter offer. $125 an hour. 25 hours a week. No benefits. I'll take the offer. I don't need the benefits. I threw the benefits in to get more of a leverage. I'll take the offer. The point is, what are they willing to go up or down on, and what are you willing to let go? So you start off high because, first of all, I know what my price is for management, right? You've done your research, so you know what these people can afford and what they can't afford. That's how you set your pricing on that. It's as simple as that. Also, what else are they willing to throw in? How badly do they want you? If they came to you, they've already done the research, right? Cool beans. Next, ask open-ended questions. One thing that I have learned from my father, listen. Listen, listen, listen. The more somebody talks, the more you learn. The more questions you ask, the more you learn. What we have to learn to do is to ask questions and listen to get information, but to not give off information in return. That's how a lot of people get themselves in trouble, running their mouth too much. You have to know when to listen. You have to learn to watch body language. You have to know how to ask the right questions and when to ask them, so you get the information that you need. Silence is the ultimate key. Once you've made your offer and you're confident in your offer, which you should be before you put it on the table, shut up. Shut up. Don't say anything. Give them time to think. If it's face to face, hold a straight face and be stern in your face. If it's email to email, let it go. Do something else. And wait for them to respond back. They're either going to counter offer, accept your offer, or walk away from the table. Either way, there's nothing you can do about it. Once you are confident in your order, put it down. Not your order, your offer. Drop your offer on the table and walk away. Likewise, again, quantity and quality do not compare, okay? Quality always outweighs quantity, which means once you say your offer, and especially if you come down as low as you can come and you're starting that offer perks. Case in point, for one client, her and I never negotiated prices, but this client continuously books with me. Every time she wants to meet with me, she will pay for a consultation. And I told her, you are a client. You signed a contract with me. You do not have to pay money to continue to meet with me. This lady, she does it all the time. Whatever it is that she's asking me to do, she places an order. Every time I finish one of those, she places an order for something else. Whether it's bylaws, organization, she was like, okay, when are we doing the trainings? When are you going to do the board member trainings? All of the things, right? And she spends so much money with me. Essentially now, the prices that she see online is not the prices. I no longer allow her to book online. I send her invoices. So that way I can put her discount in there. You have to offer perks. Well, you don't have to. But for continuous clients, offering perks, getting them back. And she has sent so much work my way. So, be willing to offer perks. What do you have on the table? Anything outside of, yes, this is the price that I'm going with, but and also this is what you also get from me, right? X, Y, and Z. So, let's move on to section 3 of negotiating. So, let's get into handling objections and closing the deal. You can be rejected by anybody for any reason. Do not take that as a shot to your ego or a shot to your business. People want what they want. And a lot of times it's just that people can't afford you. They're not fully committed to what they're asking for, whatever the case may be. It's okay. You're not the only person who has been turned down. I've taken plenty of meetings with people who did not commit fully to what they wanted to do. Were not fully prepared, or you wanted my help, which means you didn't want to pay me for my services. So therefore, I no longer offer free consultations. That's a wrap. Because people take advantage of it. So it's done. If you have not signed a contract with me, then you cannot call my phone to have a conversation with me. And what I've started doing with that business number, every person that has reached out to me, I started saving numbers and putting notes beside them, so I know if I've talked to this person, what I've talked to them about, whether or not they've signed a contract. And if you sign a contract with me, then I know you. I know what your organization is, your business, or whatever, what you're doing, what you're needing of me. You already have a file. Stack of file folders right there of new clients just in this past month. If you haven't, and I see your number pop up on their phone, I'm not answering. So then, therefore, they'll send a text message. I'm not responding. Or if I do respond, it's with a link to my website for you to book your service. That's just what that is. Know your worth, know your value, and stop wasting your time. And know that everybody gets turned down for something. Or people are just not fully committed or don't want to pay you what you're worth. But with that being said, let's get to these objections. Now that the rejections are out of the way. be willing to listen to what they are saying. If you say you're offering X, Y, and Z and you can do this, that, and the third, and the person has an objection to it, listen to them. Repeat back what they're saying to you to show that you understand and you comprehend what's going on. And then you give them an alternative. Or you tell them, hey, I understand this is your concern. This is how we can fix this. This is how we can address this. You have to let your client know that you understand where they're coming from. If it's a no budge zone for you, then you let that be very clear. And you tell them what their options are. Either do it this way or go meet with someone else. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, what is wrong is how you present it. So mind your tongue, okay? This is like my favorite part, finding a win-win solution. You have to make the deal feel like it's not feel like the deal should be beneficial for both you and the other person. But make sure you point out, hey, this is how you're winning because you're getting this, and this. Yes, you came to me for this service. Yes, you feel like, okay, well, I'm giving you this for this, but I'm also, in return, giving you X, Y, and Z in 1, 2, and 3. Make sure they know that this is a win-win situation. And if you know your worth, then you know this is a win-win situation. Because while there may be other people out here who provide that service, they don't provide the quality that you provide. See how I did that? We want to make sure we create urgency. This is why you should do this right now. If you don't do this now, the offer is off the table. Case in point, had this guy who wants to be a client so badly. But in the terms of client, he wants me to do the work, but he doesn't want to pay me. Or, money is not the problem. Money is not the problem. And yet, you complain about my price. Or he tries to say, well, I'm this to you and I'm that to you and you can do this and third. You're nothing to me. And not in a bad way. That means nothing to me. My father pays full price for Jay Styles Company. Anything he wants to, not that he doesn't have a discount. My parents get a discount, but my father pays full price for anything he asks me. He's like, "Huh, baby, I need this. Give me the money and go about his business." So, if my parents are willing to pay me full price for any service that I offer at any business that I have, case in point, my tracksuits. My brother and I have a clothing line with Jay Styles Fitness. My parents bought, I think, one of each suit and paid full price for each suit. And those suits are $75 plus tax per suit. So if my parents and my family members can pay full price, what make you think that you get a discount? Even more so, you haven't even come for the first service. You won't even pay for the first service to even get to a potential discount. You won't even pay for me. You keep bombarding me, just popping up on me. I've given you free meeting after free meeting after free meeting. Then you lied, right? And said, well, she won't respond to my texts about this and that. I didn't text her. I got receipts on everything. And if the answer is no, I'm just going to tell you the answer is no. And calling my parents to get me to talk to you, I'm grown. Let's be very clear. Do not allow someone to bully you into what they want to do, okay? Just don't do it. Incentives are always good. Like I said, this guy wants a discount on work, but you don't even want to pay the full price. You have yet to pay for a meeting. Meanwhile, I have somebody who is constantly, every week, they're purchasing something else. So what I'm doing, giving them a discount, sending money back. Because they're spending bang with me, okay? A lot. Be able to offer incentives, but then also offer incentives to people who have deserved them, who have earned them, who have put in the work to get them, okay? And if I am nothing, I am professional. Seal up everything with contracts. I told you I keep receipts on everything. Send out a contract. First thing I do with new clients, fill out this form, new client intake form. This is the information I need. Then I send you a list of documents that I need. Once we have written out everything, we've negotiated the terms, then I send you a contract. Hey, this is what we talked about. Read through it and send me back the back page, signed and dated in actual ink. And you're good to go. And that's it. That's how you become a negotiator. So, I hope this video was beneficial and helpful. If you have questions, drop them in the comment sections. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go over to my other channel called Man's Glory Podcast and check out my podcast. A live recording, not live recording, A recording goes out on all streaming podcasts at 9 a.m. every Wednesday morning. And the YouTube video pops up at 5 p.m. every Wednesday afternoon. Subscribe to this channel, like, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post. Do the same thing on that channel. Also, go follow my fitness channel. We have not posted anything in forever, but it's there. So you should go check it out. Go follow me on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Again, I am running for mayor of my city. If you want to support, in the description box, it is down below. You can get a t-shirt and all of the things. Just go down there, check out my campaign website. Tell me what you think. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on Sunday.